From the Pro Image Group of Companies, Pro Sport, in conjunction with the Victorian Football League, presents Pro Football.
Hand pass from Lyon across to Tilly, who puts it forward looking for Quinlan. Up high, Pert was there as well. McIver takes it, a snap towards goal. Bounces the right way. It's first goal for Fitzroy. 1 goal, 7 points. Geelong yet to score. Comes back. Mitchell takes it away. Gets the hand pass to Christensen. Well tackled. Picked up now by Cooper. Cooper's kick up towards half forward. Osborne up high. Couldn't take the mark. Well picked up by Lyon across to Turner. Turner looking for Quinlan. It's Quinlan and Cleve. Quinlan taps the ball on. Excellent play as Harris comes in. Kicks off the ground by Osborne. Quinlan's there into the open goal and his second goal on the board. Excellent team play by Fitzroy. Michael Coates floats the ball forward off the hands of the pack. Tapped on by Harris. Taken by Richard Osborne. Osborne has time for a bounce. A good piece of shepherding by Turner allows Osborne to go goalward. But he's just offline. The second point goes on the board to Richard Osborne. Reeves and Jackson. Reeves punches the ball away. Cooper came through, tapped the ball on. It's picked up by Couch of Geelong. The hand pass wide towards Turner. Turner swings back. He's well tackled though, loses possession. Turner of Geelong takes it. Turner of Fitzroy, I should say. And it's taken by Laurel.
And the umpire has sounded the whistle now. He's still talking to that player. Nevertheless, he's allowed play to go on down the field. Fitzroy down towards Quinlan, unable to take the mark. Pert was there, socket it forward, a chance for Osborne again, picks it up onto the right foot. The snap has not come round enough and he has recorded his third behind.
Tapped down by Flanagan, picked up by Leon Harris, across to Turner. Turner with the long kick looking for Quinlan, and Quinlan takes a well-judged mark. And is not doing anything at all, but I think it's caught around the flag, around the pole, so that might not be a guide. McIver, the hand pass to Turner. Turner almost threw it on to Harris. Chance of a score coming up, but Harris goes for the short pass instead. Lyon takes it, runs into the open goal, and there's the fourth one for Fitzroy. Ruse comes through. The hand pass wide, taken by Barwick. Barwick, a long hand pass. Excellent play from Barwick. Finds Pert, who should go towards Quinlan. That's exactly what he does. Quinlan up high, couldn't take the mark. Snaps towards, throws it forward, in fact, and has been penalised accordingly.
Thornton's kick back into play. And Fitzroy out of trouble once again. Through Reeves, up towards centre wing. Oh, Osborne's got the chance at the back. He can bounce his way across the half-forward line with two, draw the player and shoot towards goal. Low trajectory kick, looks pretty good, and he's goal. From Roos to the half-forward line. McIver, a bad bounce. Pert tries to tap it over the back towards Osborne. Clever play. Here's a chance now for the runners. Fitzroy into attack again. Ross Lyons already kicked one, goes short looking for Quinlan, buffeted out of it. At the back is Laurie. Got rid of it like a hot potato. Bernie Harris picks it up into the open goal and pops through another.
Bounce 35 metres out from the Fitzroy goal. No clear tap. Comes back to Flanagan. The hand pass not taken by Buse. Barwick short kick picked up by McIver. Snap towards goal from McIver's full points. Excellent play by the ex-Banana lander. Flanagan dominating the ruck work, but it's taken by Pert. A lovely kick from Gary Pert towards centre half forward. Quinlan from behind. It's a great mark to Bernie Quinlan. Jackson up. It's punched away. Lindner takes it. In the back could have been the decision, but it's called play on. Reeves picks the ball up. Hand passes to Ruse. Out to McIver. McIver has time to steady with the bounce. Then drives it forward where Barwick's on his own. Gets a favourable bounce. Then has time. Have the bounce, puts it forward to Quinlan. It's punched away, picked up by Harris. Thought about the hand pass, easily runs around his opponent and dribbles it through for full points.
One bounce, then into attack. Brownless couldn't pick it up on the half volley. Beaten on this occasion. Williamson got the handball away to Harris. Eventually back to Barwick. Barwick across to McIver. Still with that player. Now he goes over the top to Ross Thornton in the centre. Good shepherding, sees Thornton clear. Spears one up towards Osborne at half forward. Upper fraction early. Here's Harris at the back with explosive pace. He's got Quinlan in the square. Turner just need only push it towards him, but no, he's going to have a shot himself. And I think he's kicked it.
Christensen towards centre half forward, but there's nobody home for the Cats. Harris across to McIver. Turner from the half-back flank. Turner towards the wing. Darcy taps it on. Knocked on likewise by Hinchin. Osborne got the hand pass in. Pert coming through for Fitzroy. Has time to steady. Goes for the short pass. Well-placed kick straight onto the chest of Bernie Quinlan. Pert under a bit of pressure. Gets it back to Thornton though. Good play. As Thornton now towards centre half forward. Williamson's there. Over the back it comes. Quinlan showing a good turn of speed. Can't quite pick it up. Gets the hand pass towards Turner. Quinlan still going after it. Good play, Bernie Quinlan. Blind turn. Quinlan straightens up, gets around, gets the hand pass into Barwick. He slips back to Quinlan again. Quinlan's hand pass out wide to Gale. Gale well tackled. Coming through there it was Mitchell, couldn't take it. Lyon for Fitzroy. Onto the left foot. Lyon snaps towards goal. It won't quite make the distance. And it's through for 1 point. Shocking kick. Turner takes it. The hand pass towards Gale. He leaves it for Bernie Harris. The left foot kick towards goal by Bernie Harris. And there's no mistake there.
Now Rendell's out there, Pete. He must be down the back pocket.
He's in the pocket for sure, yep. Doing battle with Purser. As I said, got that very big bandage on his knee. Quinlan tries to spin out against his old club. Oh, what a great goal from Superbird. He's brought up the first score of the match. Tremendous goal by Bernie Quinlan. Turner's decided to go for the hand pass to Conlon. Long kick by the tank. Up towards half forward. Two Fitzroy players collide. Opportunity now for the ball to be picked up by Pekin. And that's well delivered to Quinlan, who's already kicked 1 goal. In fact, the only goal of the match. He's gone for a pass. Fitzroy player on his own in the square is Osborne. And Osborne takes the mark, or just adjacent to it, in front of Brad Hardy.
Still a great player, Bernie Quinlan. Always thinking about the game, Pete.
Well, that was a superb goal he kicked just before that shower of
Well,
rain.
he could have easily kicked that goal too, I would say.
Has Osborne done it? I think so. So 2 goals to Fitzroy.
There's a chance for Roos to pick this up. Good hand pass back to Blakey. Another one comes over now, and we see Hinchin go for a short pass, and Bernie Quinlan's got it. And the old Superbird's doing a pretty good job. He's well out from full forward. He's on that half-forward flank, about 65 metres out from goal. There's a long kick by Bernie Quinlan, the old torpedo punt. And a good mark taken there by Osborne. He got one before from Bernie Quinlan, and this is the second now. That was a magnificent kick by Quinlan.
Wasn't what with the breeze, certainly, but it must have travelled 55 metres.
He can't beat the old torpedo punt as he snaps for goal, and he's put it through for their third.
His second.
And we see Fitzroy moving on now to 3 goals to 20 points to Footscray 1 point only.
So Bernie Quinlan really, Lou, has had a hand in Fitzroy's 3 goals.
That's right. With that kick, Pete, that is just a great kick. And I certainly hope we never lose the torpedo punt to league football, because it's one of the most graceful kicks you can ever see.
They've lost the drop kick. They've lost the stab kick.
Not much method in Footscray's attack down there at all. They're just booting it anywhere they want to, at any time.
Yes, a bit like a good tackle on Baxter by Barwick. Holding the ball was the decision. The advantage well played. Thornton takes advantage of it. Thornton straight down the ground, and that's the best way to go today. A mark and or free kick, whatever you like. And it will be taken by Harris. That's Bernie Harris, who decides to, or has to play on now. He's got the hand pass out. It's picked up by McIver at the point of the square. McIver looking for Quinlan. What a mark! Oh,
Where did he get the extra pace from at that age? I don't know.
Oh, the old bloke does it well.
Beautiful play on the part of the old Superbird. A magnificent bit of pace, Peter. Look at him go.
He's starring today. He's had a hand in there. 3 goals. He kicked one himself. And Bernie Quinlan can make it 2 from the forward pocket. He's about 30 metres out. Guides that run through. I think it looks pretty good from here. 2 goals to Quinlan. Successful. Rance. Long kick by the West Australian. Down towards half forward, and a fine mark for the Lions is taken by Grant Laurie. Great mark by Laurie.
And it'll be Baxter punched away by Thornton, again by Conlon, over to Barwick. This looks dangerous, and this fella's got plenty of pace as he goes for a long kick. looking for Bernie. Quinlan got one hand to it, couldn't grab it. He's going after it again. Ford's there with him. Quinlan's grabbed, that'll be holding the ball. They said no. Now's a chance, picked up by Osborne. We see Bernie Harris having a battle there with Hawkins, and the ball is finally forced out of bounds.
McPherson in pursuit as Ruse. Well, he's this way, that way, he's in trouble. And winning out for Fitzroy is Blakey. Gets the hand pass on to Turner. Turner just about leg, but gets it back to Ruse. Fitzroy looking better now as he goes straight down the ground, trying to find Quinlan. Knocked down by Purser. Over the head of McLean. Royal is there. Good tackle, Harris. Rebounds to Thornton. Thornton at half-back goes straight down the ground. Long kick up to the half-forward line for Fitzroy, where they're breaking down at the moment. Out to McIver. On in turn to Coates. Coates down to Bernie Quinlan. He kicked one from here in the first term. Left foot snapshot by Superboot. Off target this time and through for only 1 point. And that's Fitzroy's first score of the quarter.
Back it comes to Petraglia. Couldn't get clear that time. Down goes Thornton. The ball comes out now. Hinchin gets pushed out the pack. He was grabbed when he didn't have it. He'll get a free kick. Quickly plays on. Oh, they're messing about. There's a short pass. It's a dangerous one. It comes out wide now. Pekin's got it. He's done a great job on Steve Wallace. Picked it up to McIver. A long one to Barwick. Back it goes to McIver. Again, there's a chance for Fitzroy now. They give it to Bernie Quinlan, making a lead. He's out in front. He's got it. And he'd only be about 40 metres out, if that. You can see the angle there.
Got a pretty acute angle, Luke.
Well, we've seen old Superboot kick these sort of goals, particularly under pressure. And they haven't scored a goal since quarter time, Fitzroy. There's the kick on its way. But he's off target and through for 1 point.
Actually, they haven't scored a goal, Lou, since the 19.5-minute mark of the first quarter. It's going to be Purser against Rendell. Knocked down to McIver, picked up by Thornton. Thornton trying to find Quinlan. Kennedy doing it well. Here's a chance for Conlon. He's got great speed. Good Shepherd. Quinlan. Conlon shoots at goal and just put it through for a goal. Their first one since the 19.5-minute mark of the first quarter, and it came up at the 24.5-minute mark of the third term. 5-13, 43 to 8-5, 53.
Called that well, Pete, because it was the good work of Quinlan that helped him to break. There's Petraglia. Now, what's this? He gets one here right on top of the head, or on the forehead.
Not seen by the umpire. And
you watch this, Bernie Quinlan. Thornton kicks it down there. Now, Bernie Quinlan will come across and shepherd Ford off, put him off balance, and that gave Conlon plenty of chance to kick that goal. Ford gets a hurried kick out towards that half-back line, the pack fly. Nearly a mark to Keane. The ball pushed back by Blakey. A short kick back again to Bernie Harris over at Leon Harris to McIver. They're fumbling around now. There's a go for Bernie Harris for a pass, and a mark taken here by Coleman. And there's the siren to end the quarter, but he's a heck of a way out.
I wouldn't put the rent on it, Luke.
No, I wouldn't, Pete. He'd be at least 55 metres out, I would say. Not a very big angle. Of course, he's kicked their only goal since the 19-minute mark of the first quarter. Now, let's see what happens with this kick. There she goes, on its way. It's a long kick. Will it make the distance? Let's see the result. Umpires conferring here.
Might be a goal.
It's a goal. What a ripper. What a handy one. A magnificent goal by Coleman. So there's a go now for Baxter to break clear. Gets a bit of a run, a long kick over the half-forward line up there towards Sewell. He's got the mark nearly just about. Now he's going to pay it the front man. It'll go there to... there it is again in replay. Out it goes there towards that centre-half back position. It's Rendell picking it up. Keane got his hands to it, couldn't hold the mark. Coming out of the pack is McLean. Good bit of play, but there's no one there. Chance now for Thornton. He's grabbed. Gets a hand pass back, and Hinchin drives the ball well over the half-forward line for Fitzroy. Ford got one hand with McIver. Just about Fitzroy's best players. It comes out now to Brown. He drops it short. It'll be a mark to Conlon. A quick hand pass to Bernie Harris. Over it goes to Quinlan. And he'll put that through, so it's brought him back into the game. That's their first goal that end for the match. Ball back into play again. Out there towards centre-half back. It's a long kick coming across to get it as Daniels. It beats in. This allows Royal. Baxter was knocked on nicely by Hinchin over to Keane. And there's a mark to McIver. I would say shaping up as Fitzroy's best player. Closely followed by Ruse. Short pass. Barwick dropped the mark. He's got time to recover. Hooked the ball back there towards Bernie. Quinlan's got the sit on the pack. Can he get up there? Old Superboot. They all lost it. Osborne comes in. This could be a goal, but he's off target. Through for 1 point. So the difference is 8 points. Fitzroy really peppering the goals now. 58 plays 66. Just on the 8-minute mark of this last quarter. Hasn't been the most stylish game, but one thing in its favour, it's been close for most of the day, and that's kept this 20,000 people on its feet. McIver in front, couldn't hold the mark. Callett's there too, comes out of the pack. He's dropped by McIver. The fumble there going on by Baxter, picked up now by Keane. A hand pass coming over to Turner. It could be a goal. It is, and it's only 2 points the difference now. Approaching the 8.5-minute mark of this last quarter. 8 goals, 16-64. Fitzroy to Footscray. 10 goals, 6-66.
Pickens gone for a short pass, trying to find Quinlan. Kennedy right there with him. Turner. Down to Brown. Can't take it. Sock it away again, but picked up by Quinlan. Quinlan has a shot at goal, but off target. 2 points the difference.
A hand pass. Short kick by Hinson, but he's got time to back up here and pick it up. That's if he can. He's having trouble. Out it goes to Laurie now. It's a grubber, but he's grabbed it. They're messing about. Pert, clear. His kick is a short pass, and Leon Harris takes the mark there on the wing position in front of Big Purser. He doesn't waste any time. Over it goes now to Big Rendell. A long hand pass to Peakham, making ground there beautifully. Over it goes to Brown. This could look dangerous. A short pass. It's okay, and it's marked by Bernie Harris. Another short pass, and the mark taken by Conlon right on the boundary. Oh, we gave Kennedy one to go on with then. Well, Kennedy's been dishing him out too. I don't think he's one to complain about that.
You've got to win him and wear it.
But Conlon kicked a magnificent goal right on the three-quarter time siren from centre half forward, about 55 metres out. He runs around. He'll have a left foot snap. Now he hooks that, and it's through for a point. So the difference now is only 1 point. The difference at the 12.5-minute mark of this last quarter. 18 goals, 8 goals, 18, 66 Fitzroy to Footscray, 10-7, 67. A point the difference. Anybody's game as we wait now for Hardy to bring the ball back into play for Footscray. Bernie Quinlan's got it's a bad kick. And old Superboot's well within kicking distance for Superboot at any rate. He'd be about 45 metres out from goal on a slight angle.
But against the breeze, Lou.
Yes, against the breeze. I wonder if he'll kick the old torpedo punt or go for the modern drop punt kick here. There he comes, and let's look at it go through. It's just a wobbly old punt kick, but it comes around beautifully for a goal, and Fitzroy are in front. Fitzroy move on now to 9 goals, 18, 72 to Footscray, 10 goals, 7, 67.
Leon Harris at left half-back flank. Turner standing on the mark. Harris not wasting any time though. Fires out the hand pass, and Fitzroy go forward as the ball is driven up towards Bernie Quinlan, marking over the top of Hughes.
That was a great mark by Quinlan. Positioned himself beautifully to take that mark in front of Danny Hughes, and he's a pretty rugged customer, so I should imagine Quinlan will be in for some curry today.
He could just about kick this, Bernie Quinlan, old Superbird himself. He's got the distance. I'll wait on the accuracy. First goal to Fitzroy.
A hand pass coming out to Big Tilly. Now he's got to bend down to pick this up. He's out, but it's a fresh air shot picked up by Keane. Keane's kick is over the half forward. There's a great mark to Rendell. And the Fitzroy skipper's got it about, let me see, no more than about 35 metres out from goal directly in front.
Rendell playing in the forward pocket so far. Tilly's done all the ruck work.
Now that heavy, that thigh very heavily bandaged. As you can see, the right thigh as he comes in for the kick for their third goal. And that's a nice kick. It's a goal. So Fitzroy taking the lead. Set a bounce again. The Demons in front by a goal. Knocked out by Moore, but that was a pretty insipid one as it's picked up by Clayton. Out there towards Osborne. He lost sight of this. Allows Danny Hughes to go for a hand pass. A dangerous one. Knocked on by Cole. Grabbed by Quinlan. I think he threw that one as Barwick drives the ball back towards Osborne. And he got one from Payne right across the chops. Thought it might have been a 15-metre penalty, but the umpire doesn't think so. He's rubbing his jaw there.
What else could he do?
Well, we wait now for Osborne to put scores dead level. He's only about 30 metres out on a slight angle. And
brilliant player, this fellow, Luke.
Richard Osborne, usually a very good kick for goal. There it is on its way. And there's no worries about that's a goal, so scores are dead level. And we're just on the 29-minute mark of the first quarter. 4 goals, 3, 27 points apiece. Danny Hughes shows him how to grab it, boots it back towards centre field. And there's a good mark taken by Tilly. He's dominated the knockouts. He's not doing a bad job, that big fella Tilly. Blakey with a hand pass out to Thornton. Out wide it goes now to Hinchin on his own out there on that half-back line. Runs into a bit of trouble but gets out. A good pass to Leon Harris. Another hand pass coming over, and we see the ball picked up by Thornton again. A long hand pass back there towards Rendell. He couldn't bend. Bernie Quinlan grabs it. A hand pass comes out now to McIver. A hurried kick, and Osborne's got it right in front. Only about 20 metres out. Well, that was a bit of scrambly play, but still Fitzroy coming off the best, or the better. 29 plays, 33 in favour of Fitzroy, in favour of Melbourne, but now Fitzroy are back in front. Ball back into play again, a short kick, and Pekin's got it out there at half-back for Fitzroy. Drops short. Barwick getting away from his opponent, Cole. Oh, he fumbled. It'll go back for his kick. There's no worries about that. It's a good kick over the half-forward line. Players set themselves again. The ball hits the deck. McIver got his hands to it, going after it. Now is Osborne. A putt shot at goal and scores. Hit the post. Oh, there's a great mark. It should be paid to Blakey, but he's got time to recover. Take that ball on the wing position. He'll go for a hand pass to McIver. He's in trouble. Back it goes again to Pert. Out there at half-forward. A long kick up there to Bernie Quinlan and his mob. There's Quinlan with one hand to it. Couldn't pick it up. Picked up by Knight. A snap at goal. He might have got this one, or it'll hit the post.
No goal.
It's a goal. So they've hit the front, Fitzroy. They're in front by a point. 6 goals, 11-47 to Melbourne, 7-4-46. Now this is a darn good game of football. Quinlan got a hand to it, went after it again, but roving beautifully that time was Knight. Took it off the top of the pack and squeezed it for a goal to put them in front by a point. Into the time on period by about a minute and a half.
Good goal by Knight. Fitzroy lead by a point. Sevens big lead, 26.5 minutes into the second quarter. Great game of football here at the park. Lyon goes for the hand pass, picked up by Robbie Flower in front of Turner. Flower's kick trying to find Reynolds, outmarked though on this occasion by Blakey. Blakey at centre half back. Goes straight down the ground. Up to the centre circle area, McIver, fine grab in front of Peter Moore. He's got on top of Stretch now. Picked up by Big Rendell, going for a short pass straight down the field. Bernie Quinlan.
Playing a super game, Bernie Quinlan. Sensational game.
If he could kick straight. Now Bernie Quinlan has had 11 kicks and he's kicked 1 goal 6, which is unbelievable for him. I reckon he'll kick this one. Let's see how he goes. Hasn't let me down. 2 goals 6 to Bernie Quinlan, and Fitzroy increased their lead.
Shoots the ball across to centre field. Oh, Johnson ran into Harris, but got into his back. Back it goes to Roos, now playing back at centre half back after shifted to centre half forward. Off the top of the pack, it beats them all. Knocked on by Keane, punched away by Stretch, grabbed by Pekin. A short pass out wide, it'll be okay, and the ball marked here by Bernie Harris. And Harris has got it out there at half forward. He goes for a short pass, looking for Osborne. He doesn't let him down. And he takes the mark right on the boundary line. Just about put his head through the wire fence then too. Takes a bit of getting out when he gets jammed in those holes. He's had 10 kicks.
Your head would never fit through.
And of course it wouldn't. And 3 hand passes. Hasn't been a bad play, but we've seen him play a lot better than he has today. But you let this guy loose for about 5 minutes, he cuts a side to pieces. There's the kick on its way, and that's not a bad sort of a shot. It'll be a goal. What a great shot by Osborne.
3 goals to Osborne.
Great shot indeed. They're the sort of goals that win matches for you. 9-13-67 Fitzroy with Melbourne scores dead level. 10-7-67.
Only Peter Moore knows that. Good fine mark taken by Blakey, and I must agree with you, Lou. He's played a pretty fair sort of a game.
My word, he is.
Not a great kick, very high. Moore, 2 hands to it, couldn't complete the mark. Mickey Conlon will be very keen to make amends for missing that centre of a mark before. He's gone for a pass, and that's a gem. And Bernie Quinlan marks about 35 metres from goal. Now Quinlan well within kicking distance. He's had 14 kicks today, Quinlan, but has kicked only 2 goals 6. Let's see if he can register a third. The wind will drag that one around beautifully so. Quinlan, a gem of a goal. Or is it touched? And the goal umpire coming out to confer with the field umpire. It's all clear. It's a goal. Big Rendell's at the back there, dragged it in too. Did he play on? Oh, that was an interesting decision too. Ball scooped out to the left half forward flank again. It's picked up by McIver. He seems to be everywhere, this fellow. And a beautiful pass goes to Conlon. He decides to play on. Shoots at goal. That looks pretty good. And the goal on pass is 4 points.
Over it goes now to Cole. His kick doesn't travel a great deal of distance. The pack fly. Everyone's having a dip.
Push in the back.
And the umpire's found a free kick. It'll go to Fitzroy. And the Fitzroy to go to... No, it's not to Thornton. It'll go to Rendell. Probably someone stood on his foot. Short kick, not a bad pass without any boots on. A good mark taken here by Brown out there at half forward. Fitzroy, 10 points in front. And we're just on the 26-minute mark. About 2 or 3 minutes to go before the game. That's Bernie Quinlan flying. Couldn't hold the mark. Regalo couldn't pick it up. It's going for the boundary line. I think Bow. No, he hasn't taken it out. This could be a goal. Let's see the result. That's the clinch. If it is, it is. Oh. And that saved the day for Fitzroy. Picked up now by Turner. Has a chance now for them to score. A long kick up to Bernie Quinlan and Dool. Quinlan got his hands, but now he's got a chance to score a goal. Old Super Boot has a pot shot at goal. That might be good. Yes, it's a goal. And Super Boot's got his first goal for the match, and that's Fitzroy's. 1 goal, 2 8 points Fitzroy. To Carlton, 3 goals, 6-24.
From left half-back flank, Albert, long kick up towards centre wing. Rendell. Fitzroy looking a little better when he's gone on the ball because Tilly was totally outclassed by Madden. Picked up by Paul Roos. Short of right half forward flank. Roos looking for Quinlan. Dool got a hand to it as well. 2 veterans having a great battle at the moment. Dool paddles it out back to Madden, almost caught. Conlon, he made a meal of a shot before. That one looks a little bit better from Mickey Conlon. And he puts it through for his first.
On the wing position, drives it over the half forward line. Oh, there's a good mark to Perth. They've got him running on the ball now because they need... So we're waiting now for Pert from about 30 metres out directly in front to kick Fitzroy's 3rd goal. And boy, do they need this one. There it is on its way. We'll wait on the result.
Thornton looks for a free kick for in the back. Kernahan goes down. Picked up by Blakey. Well played. Certainly trying this young fellow, and he was... one of Fitzroy's best last week. No Carlton player chasing him. They don't worry about chasing now. They haven't had to, actually, so I suppose they've forgotten about that part of the game. Tilly looks for a hand pass, gets it over to Logan. The former South Australian has a shot and has hit the post, I think. 1 point to Fitzroy. Probably deserved better. Carlton. Alvin's been a very good player. Hinchin has the chance. Socked away by Osborne up towards the centre wing position. Ball hits Road on the chest. Laurie's right there with him. Good tackle, but it rebounds. Fitzroy ball to McIver. Harris, probably Fitzroy's best player.
Easily, Peter. Easily the best player.
They haven't had too many. Mickey Conlon, short pass to Quinlan, a goal number 3. Into the goal square to Big Tilly, and Tilly doesn't mess around with that one. And puts it through for, well, can we say a badly needed one for Fitzroy. They're 6th, 17-17 to 6-8.
Johnson gets through the pack. Back it goes. Well intercepted by Blake. He weaved his way through the pack. A hand pass over to Pert. Out wide now to Conlon. He's got a bit of a paddock to run. He'll take advantage of that. Then he gives a hand pass out to Logan on his own. Logan goes for the long kick looking for Quinlan and Dool. Neither can take the mark. Dool goes down. It's Quinlan grabbed as he tries to get clear. And the umpire said, what will it be? Still play on as they're fumbling around. But Quinlan won't give in. And finally the umpire will ball it up out there at half forward about 50 metres out from the Fitzroy goal.
Yes, it'll be their 3rd win in succession after being beaten by Hawthorn in the first round. And Carlton well and truly on the way back. Conlon went through, didn't take the ball with him. A chance for Harris to run into an open goal, which he does. And judging by the silence behind the goal, it's 4 points. And Harris puts through his first goal. His 9th kick of the day, 127 to 51 on Sevens big lead.
And Thornton out there at half-back goes for the long kick out to the half-forward line. Over the top of the pack, Dool there again. He's grabbed, but still gets a kick as it hits the deck. Back it goes to Turner. Hand pass back to Brown. Not a good one. McIver copped the high one there from Dool, but back it goes now, and the ball driven up there towards Burnley. Quinlan's grabbed the mark. And Quinlan's well within kicking distance on about a 45-degree angle. And Quinlan's already kicked 2 goals, but he hasn't had many chances. So you can't blame Bernie Quinlan for the massacre here today. There's the kick on its way. That might be all right, I should imagine. That's a great goal by Superboot.
Rendell's kick up the half forward. Gould and Quinlan of the Flyers, the two veterans. Motley goes for a hand pass. Two Fitzroy players collide. Tilly fires a hand pass out, picked up by Blakey, who has a snapshot at goal. And will it bounce through? I think it has. It's a goal to Fitzroy.
There's a go by Peake and a hand pass coming over to Rendell. Fitzroy having most of the play but not getting goals. Ball tapped back again. Going out was McGive. He's been in everything since the start of the game. To Leon Harris, back to Osborne. He's grabbed, well tackled that time by Deere. Over it goes to Perth. That could be their first goal. It is.
Oh, about time.
About time, because for this first 9 minutes they've been into attack. The ball hasn't been over Hawthorn's half-forward line. 1 goal for 10 points Fitzroy. To the Hawks yet to score. So a good start for Fitzroy, but they need at least 6 goals on the board. Ball picked up that time by Bernie Harris. Over it goes to Richard Osborne. Pert has played a fairly good first quarter too, and that's a goal. It's about 40 metres around from the Fitzroy goal. They've let themselves down here today. Bad kicking for goal. 1 goal 8 to 2 goals 3 Hawthorn. Ball hits the deck, and Fitzroy, there's McIver having a snap for goal. They might have got this one through. I think he has. And boy, do they need that. So it's Fitzroy, 2 goals, 8-20. So by the score, you can see they've had most of the play to Hawthorn, 2-3-15. But Hawthorn putting up a pretty good show, kicking against this very strong breeze. Ball misses the ruckman completely, but McIver anticipating beautifully, kicks a lovely goal. And 2 goals, 8 to 2 goals, 4. But Fitzroy kicking with a strong breeze. Short pass, always dangerous. Grabbed here by Leon Harris, a 15-metre penalty against Judge. He goes for a long hand pass over to Peake, and they're messing about. They should be going directly down the ground. As Thornton grabs this one now. Out it goes to Conlon. Conlon goes for a short pass. Oh, fumble that time by Hitcham. He's got time to recover. That's Osborne, Graham Osborne, I should say. A long kick, and Bernie Quinlan's got it. And Super Boot is about 35, 40 metres out from goal, right on the boundary line.
Need to aim for the right goalpost.
Well, I'd say that he'd have to aim for the right goalpost, but this fella can kick a football. Let's see what he does with it. There he comes, Super Boot. There it is on its way. But he's on the wrong side of the post, and it's through for 1 point. So even Super Boot's off target. They move to 2 goals, 9-21. To Hawthorn, 2 goals, 4-16. And Pete, the crowd is building up around about the 16,000 to 17,000 mark.
Yes, neither of these clubs has a big following, but not bad in view of the conditions today. Very windy. Gary Ears does the kicking in this time for Hawthorn. Out to Deere and deep here to Bedeco. It's out of bounds. Boundary throw in Fitzroy's right half forward flank. Left half back flank for Hawthorn. We're playing time out on the first term. 14 Deere, 9 Rendell. 1 by Deere. Knocks it down to Lester Smith. Offloaded by Osborne. Over the top was Gary Pert. Picked up by Hinchin, or was it the other Osborne? Richard Osborne. Now Harris got a chance for a goal here. No, he's given it to Quinlan. Bernie's first. Couldn't miss from there. 2 metres out. And a badly needed one for Fitzroy with the breeze. Wallace has kicked fairly long up towards full forward, and Pert playing well. Combining well with Reeves. And the policeman gets on his bike, goes clear. On to Roos. Roos on left centre wing. Breaks 1 tackle, long hand pass, looks for and finds Wayne Rowe. Loveridge at the back, Peakin does it well, gets the hand pass away. Chance for Fitzroy now through Blakey. Conlon, shot at goal off target, and the tank has missed again, I think. Yes, he has.
As he kicks the ball back, but it's a bad kick and a good mark taken here by Pert. Doing a great job for Fitzroy. Short pass. It's Peakin again. Over it goes to Graham Osborne. I think it is, yes. Graham Osborne back to Peakin again. Another hand pass coming out, and Hitchin takes the ball from the wing position, goes for a short pass out wide, looking for Richard Osborne. He grabs the ball, a good hand pass back to Barwick. Over it goes now to Bernie Harris, a shot for goal. But what a woeful shot, he's put it out of bounds. Over it goes to Judge. He'll go for the long kick, and that is a long kick up into the goal square as the back fly. No one can take the mark. At the back is Pert. He's played a damn good game too, whether in defence or in attack. Pass coming out here now to McIver on his own. And McIver goes for the big kick down there towards Osborne. He comes in, couldn't pick it up. In goes Langford. Bernie Quinlan's there too, having a wrestle with Langford. And the umpire will ball it up at centre half forward for Fitzroy.
Wallace up to Brereton. Haven't seen much of him today. Roos is well on top there. Reeves to Roos. Past Byrne. Byrne has the chance to make the play here. Tried to get it back to Lester Smith, but it's picked up by Blakey. Fitzroy giving Hawthorn a football lesson at the moment. Roos to Conlon, looks for a free kick, none there. Quinlan, long way from goal, fires out the hand pass. On to Leon Harris, both Harris boys shining this afternoon. Long kick by Leon up to the goal square. Osborne, great grab!
Strong mark, Peter.
And he would have no difficulty from there. He'd have to fall over to miss it. 4 kicks to Richard Osborne and 1 handball, and this will be his first goal.
Strong mark by McIver. Put himself in the front posse in front of Ayres.
Richard Osborne.
Osborne, I should say.
And it's a goal. As I said, Richard Osborne's first. Fitzroy go further ahead. The Lions looking the goods at the moment. 4-12 to 3-5 at Victoria Park.
Well, they're certainly playing a lot better up this end of the ground. They're kicking against the breeze. Watch that again. Good play on the part of Quinlan. A long hand pass coming over to Leon Harris, one of their best players with his brother. And Osborne's been a bit quiet in this match so far, but that's a strong mark and an encouraging mark to lift the rest of the forward line, and a good goal.
Robertson gets beaten for it. And it goes to Blakey. That was by Reeves to Laurie. Laurie from fullback. Fitzroy seem to have much more time with their kicks today than Hawthorn. Fitzroy a bit more desperate in the opening half. Rowe. Now towards Leon Harris. In pursuit is Howard. Over the head of Schwab. Conlon might get there first, and here goes the tank. No hand passes here for sure. He'll have a shot. He does so. Looks pretty good. 1 point again.
Start for kicks as the ball goes out. That I thought a good mark. So Hawthorn finding it hard to get it over the half forward, but at least they've kicked a goal for the quarter. That's more than Fitzroy have done. Pert goes up, lost sight of that one, comes back to Leon Harris. A good hand pass to his brother. That's brotherly love for you. Snap at goal. Can he put it through? He might have. We'll wait on the umpire. It's a goal. Good play on the Harris brothers that time. 5-17-47 Fitzroy to Hawthorn. 5-17-47 to Hawthorn. 5-7-37. Ball back into play again. The back is McIver. Couldn't hold the mark. Pushed out that time by New. Hand pass coming out to Graham Osborne. Graham Osborne gets the ball back now, showing a lot of pace is Blakey. Blakey's kick is down there towards Richard Osborne in the front position. Grabbed a great mark in front of Swamp that time, and he would be within kicking distance. Plenty of players moving about there, but he'll go for the long kick, I should imagine. There it is on its way. That's a good kick, and that'll be just about a goal. Was it touched on the line? No, it's a goal. A magnificent kick by Richard Osborne. That's his second. 6 goals, 1955. That was the one Fitzroy were waiting for to Hawthorn. 5-8-38.
And of course, 20 times now. They've been rather busy in defence. Harris to Quinlan. Super boot will get the distance. Right on the accuracy. Good night, Hawks. Quinlan puts it through for his second, and Fitzroy go further ahead where they should be. 7-20-62 to 5-8-38.
He's played a fairly good game today, Pert. Ball back into play again, out towards that half-back line on the outer side. Pushed out by Byrne, grabbed by New. The ball kicked back out wide to Judge. It bounces okay, but he runs into trouble there. Couldn't get the ball back. It goes to Hinch, and a bad hand pass. Over to Rendell again. He fires at goal, and he's put it through for 1. So they move to 8 goals, 21.
Ball in the meantime back to the centre wing position where Pert takes possession. I tell you what, though, he'd be just about their best, wouldn't he, surely?
I think he's played a great game.
This is Rowe at the right half forward line. Hawthorn looking uninterested in proceedings at the moment. Rowe has a shot at goal. That's another one. Put down your glasses. The Lions are home and hose in this one. 11-23, 89 to 6-9-45.
Well, things are not looking too good for Hawthorn now. They're starting to get on target after a long time. And watch Pert, as Pete said, one of their best players. A beautiful hand pass coming over to run. I like the style of this fella.
Yep.
He moves very well. This is a beautiful goal kick from about 45 metres out on the run.
I don't think they can do that, but still, full credit to them. They've fought back from a deficit of 50 points when they looked, as you said, in a hopeless place at the final change. Lou Harris, could have been a free kick there for holding the man. He's still got clear shoots. That's it. That's the ball game, folks. Harris putting through his second goal of the day, and that will sew it up for Fitzroy. 13-26 to 13-12.
Couldn't have gone to a better guy until he burst inside out today for Fitzroy, Leon Harris.
Well, they both played well.
Well, Bernie too, but Leon's been a real Spartan today, and that was a great, courageous goal kick by the little rover.